I pozdrav ljudi, dobrodošli u moj video, dobrodošli u Contradiction Spot the Lair. Ovo je inače igrica koju su pravili developeri At Dead of Night, to je njihova zapravo prva igrica, tako da ne verujem, nisu mi očekivanja slična kao u At Dead of Night, koja je brutalna igrica, imate je na mom kanalu, ko nije pogledao neka pogleda, igrica je stvarno fenomenalna, tako da očekujemo od ove igrice da je malo drugačija, malo da je možda, pošto im je prva, verovatno nije toliko dobra kao i ova druga, ali zašto da ne probamo, igrica je neka istraživanje, trebamo da pronađemo naravno ko je lažao, ko je uradio, ja mislim, to neko ubistvo, nisam 100% siguran, nisam htio to više da se spojlam, tako da otprilike znamo o čemu se radi. Ali eto, da ne gubimo puno vremena, hajdemo u game. Ok.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may in part have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
Što idemo? Ok, ništa. Go right to the north, go down the west lane. Ajmo down. Head back to the right center. Behind Brandon's house. Ajde idemo behind, ne možemo. Call the chief. Ajmo call the chief. Vidimo šta će da kaže chief. Izgleda da je ništa. Ok, ništa. Ajmo još dole. Ništa, znači ovdje nemamo ništa. Call the chief, idemo još gore. Ajmo ovo. Head back to the west lane. I ovdje nemamo ništa još uvijek, dobro. Od Rebecca pub tu ne možemo ništa, znači moramo da idemo gore još. Severnije što se kaže. Continuing head. Ajmo još ovdje ovako. Knock for Simon.
Is it Simon?
Yeah.
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Znaju onda je nešto usr.
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
Jack.
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through.
Ne znam zašto se ova mapa malo zbagala, ali ajde vidit ćemo kasnije to.
Is it okay in here?
Oh, this will be fine, yeah.
Do you want anything? Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
Da vidimo šta kažeš. Ovako, Kate driving license. Kate driving license was found on the bank on the lake near Kate body with a piece of the tape attached. Ok, našli su blizu nje driving sensu i tu traku. Jenks hasn't asked Simon about this yet. Select what? Ok. Enter to ask and add to box the repeated answer. Contradiction will appear here and here. Okay, A to exit, enter to ask.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think so. Never seen it before.
Ok. Kao ne znam. Prav dobro. Ajmo ovako. Simon doesn't know anything about driving Kate license. Dobro. Repeat the answer.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think so. Never seen it before.
Ok, to znači da samo ponavlja. Ok, dobro, to znamo sad. Ok, exit. Interview, Emma, leave Simon. Ok,
Thank
interview
you.
Emma.
Probably be back later.
Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Ništa, ni ona ne zna ništa. Ništa leave
That's all
Emma.
for the moment. Thank you.
Moramo da pronađemo više stavke što se kaže.
Best to knock on the window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
Knock for Emma, not for Simon. Ok, samo da vidimo ako mapu da isključimo. To je to. Sad smo isključili mapu, sad je u redu, nešto zbagala mapa. Ajmo ako knock for Emma.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
But mi smo je već ovdje pitali sada.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
Ok, ništa za sad. Mi smo ovdje gdje je Buddy pronađen. Ajmo tu. Ajmo da istražimo šta ima ovdje. To nema ništa za sad. Go right in the woods. Da vidimo ovdje da li ima nešto, možda nema ništa. Atlas. Ovdje je zatvoreno, nema
Come
ništa.
back later, I think.
Da, definitivno ovdje nećemo moći. Znači ovdje nemamo ništa, samo Simon plus Emma, ništa nismo rešili s tim. Ajmo tu. Idemo na ovaj. Idemo da istražimo zapravo ovdje.
Always nice to randomly find a key on the floor.
Opa. Neki ključ smo našli. Inventory. U inventoriju trenutno imamo, znači, driving licencu, ključ. Okay, drop a silver key. Silver key was found near the village hall. Use the item, see the suspect display details. Ok, ništa za sad. Ovdje smo pronašli šta smo pronašli. Da vidimo samo gdje još možemo da istražimo. Continue na head the woods. Mislim da ovdje negdje bi možda mogli da istražimo. Ne možemo ovdje ništa da istražujemo, ok. Idemo napred.
Looks like a piece of jewelry there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
Ali ga ne možemo ništa da uradimo tu. Dobro, idemo još da vidimo da li možemo još nešto da istražimo u ovom delu. Ovdje ništa. E sad ovako, North Road, ovdje smo, ja mislim, sve istražili, jel tako? Ovdje možemo nešto da vidimo, zapravo nismo. Bice.
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked. Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
Ok, zanimljivo, pronašli smo još neke stvarčice. Što nas interesuju za sad? Kad idemo da istražimo, da imamo što više možemo da prikupimo tih stvari. I idemo North Road. Ovdje. Da, ovdje smo već našli ključ, ili? Improve your...
Wow, isn't that interesting?
Ok, znači tu možemo se vratiti oko 8. Da li možemo sad sa šrafcigerom ovdje da izvodimo? Ja mislim da možemo. I jeste, možemo. Evo ga.
Interesting. I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
Ok. Znači imamo u meniju sada i ovu pticu. Broken pedant was retrieved near the lake woods. Ok. Sad svašta imamo. Od itema što bi nam možda pomoglo, možda i ne. Možda da probamo njih nešto da pitamo. Ajmo ovako, knock for Simon.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Ajmo ovako da ih pitamo za ovaj bajs, otključeni bajs.
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
Ok. Dobro.
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers, except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
Simon intelligence about the... Ok. Ajmo da ga pitamo za opticu.
Recognize this at all?
It does remind me of something. I don't know. I've seen it somewhere, but no, I don't know.
Ovaj ništa ne zna zbog te vas. Ok. Ajmo da pitamo ovako.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
Oh, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
Dobro. Ok, pitali smo ga bukvalno za sve ovo što smo pronašli i što možemo, tako da ok. Ajmo
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
idemo da intervjušamo Emu, da pitamo o istim stvarima. Idemo iz početka, pitamo o njoj.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? What way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
Dobro, dobili smo te zanimljive odgovore. Ajmo da pitamo za bike.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know, I keep telling him to fix it.
Ok. Ajmo o ovome da pitamo.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
Dobro, to smo već pitali. Ajmo o ovoj ptičici da je pitamo.
Ever seen this?
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewelry, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.
So the
Dobro.
necklace did belong to Kate. Interesting. I'm starting to wish I'd brought a spare evidence bag.
Nice, znači ipak smo nešto otkrili, ok, ajmo da pitamo vezano za ovo čudo.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Dobro, ništa specijalno. Ok. Ja mislim da je to što se tiče nje. Više nemamo šta da je pitamo za ovo što smo
Thank
pronašli.
you. Probably be back later.
Možda da pitamo njega. Samo sek.
Couple more questions, if that's okay.
Da pitamo njega vezano za ovo.
You know what this is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think Emma had one like it. Actually, you know what? Kate had one. I remember because I asked her about it one night when we were all out drinking in college. I was probably pretty drunk.
That's what college is all about.
Dobro. Ok, ništa za sad.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Dobro. Ok, za sad ovdje nemamo ništa. Znači, otkrili smo šta smo otkrili. I ovaj call the chief, mislim da nam to ništa neće pomoći, ali ajde da probamo da vidim. Ne znam šta bi drugo mogli iskreno. Ok. Hello, Chief, it's Jenks. Oh,
Chief? It's Jenks. I've questioned Simon Thompson and Emma Bowman so far. Oh, and I found a pendant by the lake, which turns out to have been Emma's. But Emma gave it to Kate. So, chances are Kate was wearing it the night she drowned.
What does Thompson know about it?
Simon doesn't seem to know much.
I don't trust Thompson. Then again, I don't trust Emma that much either. Try and get a bit of background on them, you know, usual stuff. When did Emma meet Kate? How long have they known each other? How long has Thompson known her? Give me a call back when you've got some more.
Thanks, Chief.
ok. Definitivno moramo da pitamo još neke stvari, malo da istražimo, malo da vidimo nešto o to. Pogrešan klik, nema veze. Tako da dobro, morat ćemo još da istražimo, to je definitivno. Ok, ovako, pošto nemam neke specijalne ideje, idemo da pitamo Simona. Probamo da različimo misteriju, jer on je rekao, samo sekund, da zna nju samo 3 mjeseca, dok je ovde rekao...
Aha.
So how did you know Kate was wearing a freedom necklace 18 months ago? At college?
Well, I knew Kate at college, but I didn't get to know her till we started Atlas.
Right. So you didn't socialize with her at college?
No.
And you didn't socialize with her outside of Atlas?
No.
You didn't see her outside Atlas at all?
No, not at all.
Veoma sumnjivi
So
dečko.
Simon did know Kate at college, but why would he lie about that? Maybe he knows Kate better than he's willing to admit. 6 o'clock. I wonder if Rebecca's working in the pub tonight.
Dobro, idemo u pub. Go left the restaurant, leave the pub. Press the bell light, okay?
Sorry, what can I get you?
Detective Inspector Jenks. Rebecca, is it?
Yeah.
There's been an incident in the village. I'm conducting an investigation. Could I ask you a few questions, please?
Right. Come through.
Thank you.
What's it about?
There's been an unexplained death locally. Not sure if you've heard.
The student?
Yes.
Yes, it was dreadful news.
You're married to Ryan, one of the Atlas leaders, yes?
I suppose I am, yes.
Well, I just wanted to ask a few questions about Kate and Atlas, if that's okay.
I don't know if I'll be able to answer any of them, but sure.
Kao nije, sposobno, sad ćemo da vidimo. Ok, ajmo prvo da pitamo o ovome.
Do you recognize this?
I've seen students wearing them. Has some sort of meaning, doesn't it? I forget what it is now.
Seen anyone wearing one recently?
Not that I can remember.
Dobro.
Know anything about Simon Thompson's homebrew?
Does he make homebrew?
Apparently.
No, we do buy from a microbrewery, but we don't usually buy from kitchen breweries.
Dobro.
Have you seen this before?
No, sorry.
So you didn't know if Kate had lost it?
No idea.
Dobro.
Did you know Kate?
Not very well. She came in a few times, but she was quite a moody person. You could tell she had problems.
When was the last time you saw her?
Friday. She popped in for a minute.
And when was that?
7-ish.
Was she on her own?
I didn't see who she was with. She put £20 on the bar and then left.
What was that for?
A breakage, presumably.
£20? Just for a beer glass?
Well, she was very drunk. She just put it on the bar and then walked out.
Was there a broken glass?
Not that I noticed. But she was a strange girl.
Ok. To su odgovori koji smo dobili, ovdje bi trebalo to spojimo naravno poslije sa tim odgovorima ukoliko je nešto sumnjivo. Za sad. Ali ajde vidjet ćemo. Ok, tu smo znači se ispitali, kaže investigate behind the pub, ajde vidimo šta je behind the pub. Ne da uđemo u pub, izvinjavam se, greška. Greška, idemo iza da vidimo šta se dešava.
A broken window, recently smashed by the look of it. Might have to ask about that.
Opa, znači imamo tu još neka dodatna pitanja za ovu devojčicu. Ne, pardon, izvinjam se. Enter the building ili kako ćemo sad? Šta smo došli? Broken window? Ajmo ovako, ajmo enter the building. Ne možemo. Headlocker door. Možda možemo sa ovim ključem da iskoristimo. Jel možemo? Jest, naravno da možemo. To je to, odlično. Ključ koji smo pronašli ranije. Ajmo ovako, da istražimo da vidimo što zapravo ovdje ima. Atlas. Opa.
I wonder whose mask this is. Rebecca's or Ryan's?
Dobro, ovdje smo pronašli nešto fino. Ajmo da vidimo.
Looks like junk, but it's too dark to tell.
It's too dark to tell, znači treba će nam neka lampa, nešto što bi mogli da... Što bi mogli da iskoristimo za kasnije. Dobro, okej. I šta, ovdje smo istražili to što smo trebali istražiti, idemo nazad, idemo da vidimo možda i ono u pubu nešto zna o tome.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Ajmo ovako, pošto nismo pitali. Smo pitali o broken window.
How did the window get broken out round the back?
I don't actually know. Someone said two girls were arguing outside. I found out after they'd gone.
And when was this?
Last Friday, just after we opened, about 6:30. I taped over it until I can get it fixed. We don't want people getting cut and suing us.
Does that sort of thing happen a lot? Arguments?
No, not really. I'm quite strict when it comes to borrowing clients I don't think are suitable.
Dobro. Zanimljivo, ajde da pitam o ovoj masci, da kaže.
Do you know what this is?
Oh, you'll have to ask Ryan about that.
So this is Ryan's.
It's to do with one of Ryan's methods on the course.
Go on.
Well, masks allow you to play it being someone different for a while. Students find it quite liberating.
So this would be for a student?
I think that one's Ryan's, but students do wear them, yes.
Dobro. Sad. Dobro, okej, ovo je nebitno, ovo je nebitno, ovo je nebitno. Samo sekund, sad bi sad mogli da je pitamo. Okej, dobro. Kate ju je dala $20 for a breakage, but... Nema pojma o čemu se to radi, a? A ne za koje slomio ovi... Okay.
Aha. So, you said Kate gave you £20 for a breakage, but you didn't have a breakage.
That's right.
Do you think the payment could have been for the broken window? Could it have been Kate who was arguing?
Well, I suppose it could have been, yeah. Could have been Kate, you're probably right, yeah.
But you don't know who she was arguing with?
No, I'm not sure.
I'll ask around.
Not realising Kate had broken the window. Rebecca really should have worked that out before now. Unless she did. But why would she lie about that?
To je dobro pitanje. To je baš brutalno pitanje zašto bi ona lagala o tome. Ali dobro. Da je tu je. Ništa, idemo dalje.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Izlazimo iz puba. Ajmo ovako, idemo ovdje. Idemo ovdje. Od ovdje smo, ne znam šta ćemo ovdje smo već, ja mislim već istražili sve. Ovdje bi trebalo dođemo oko 8, sad je 6, tako da ništa od toga. Ok, da vidimo gdje ćemo dalje. Idemo do onoga... Ajmo ako idemo do njih, da ga pitamo nešto. Da ga pitamo nešto, Eden Lodge. Simon.
Couple more questions, if that's okay?
Sad, ajmo ovako. Broken pub window, ajmo o tome da ga pitam prvo.
Do you know anything about a broken window at the pub?
No, I don't really go to the pub very often. I'm not exactly a pub person.
Dobro, ništa, ajmo da ga pitamo šta kaže za masku.
Have a look at this. Know anything about that?
I haven't seen this one, but it looks a lot like an Atlas mask. We use them for some of the workshops and stuff.
Really?
Well, you have to say something boastful or arrogant. You do it first without the mask, and then you say it with a mask.
And the point is?
Well, it's easier when you have the mask on, isn't it? People are not as afraid to be free about themselves, you know?
What did you find out about Atlas?
Well, it was advertised. Actually, I think I've still got the...
Opa.
This is the advert that was at my college. To be honest, I've learned more in 3 months at Atlas than I did in 3 years at business school.
Can I keep that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I suppose that might be useful as a conversational starter.
Dobro. Nismo ga pitali za ovo, ajmo da ga pitamo za...
Know anything about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No, I didn't go to the pub last Friday.
What did you do after the course?
Just went home. Came here. Just came straight back.
Dobro. I šta, idemo ovako? Pa ništa, da, idemo da intervjušamo nekog drugog onda. Ako exit, idemo tu, idemo Emu.
Later on, if that's okay.
Broken window. Da, ovo smo se već pitali, ajmo da je pitamo to.
Know anything about a broken window at the pub round the back?
The pub, a broken window at the back. Yeah, I saw it was broken.
When was that?
I was in the pub on Monday with a college friend.
Dobro. Da bi možda mogli da pitamo o ove.
Ever seen this before?
Nope, I haven't, sorry. I think I'd have remembered it.
Okay. Pitamo o ove.
Did you hear about an argument in the pub last Friday?
No, I wasn't there.
You weren't in the village?
No, I went home last Thursday night, actually, to see my parents.
But you do visit the pub?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know Rebecca quite well. We all went there quite a bit after college.
Dobro. Ajmo pitamo o ovoj knjizi još.
What do you know about Atlas?
I know that it's a business course. I went with Simon when he first went, but it wasn't really my thing.
How often did you go?
Just the once.
And you decided it wasn't for you?
Yeah, I'd been to something similar, so decided it wasn't for me.
Dobro. I što to je bilo to, ja mislim. Idemo, da,
Okay,
idemo
that's it
lift.
for now. Thank you.
Vraćamo se u šumu. I sad gdje bi mogli da odemo? Mislim da je ovdje. Idemo da odemo u šumu da istražimo još nešto, jer ima ona Atlas kompanija jedna. Ali nemam pojma, idemo long path. Da vidimo što ima ovdje. O! Nešto ga ovdje.
Who is it? I'm a police officer, Detective Inspector Jenks. It's all right, you can carry on if you want to. I was just going. I'm investigating a death in the village, Kate Vine. There was a death recently.
Hello, I knew her.
Well, could I ask you a few questions, please?
A bit dark.
Well, if you give me your name and address, I'll come later on. Where do you live?
House.
And what's your name?
Bukvalno čudak neće ništa da niti da kaže. Dobro, mislim da sad imamo otključano vjerovatno farm house ili šta već.
According to the map, Abbey Farm is across the road there.
Dobro, vjerovatno je ovdje, jel tako? Trebalo bi da je ovdje. Go up steps, ajmo go up steps da vidimo. Look in the green. Okej. Ajmo ovdje da istražimo da imamo šta ima.
Picture frames with black painted glass. Very interesting.
Very interesting and very suspicious, maybe. Dobro. Izlazimo, pošto ovdje nemamo više šta da tražimo. Idemo nazad, ja mislim. Sad bi mogli možda da zazvonimo, pošto uvijek je bitno da si istraži pre nego što uopšte uđemo.
Could I ask you a few more questions, please? Didn't take you long. Haven't got much time. Just close the doors, shall I?
Možeš i ne moraš.
Where do you want to sit? Oh, anywhere's fine. I didn't quite catch your name.
James, sit there.
Thank you, James.
Konačno nam je rekao im.
Why are you asking me about Kate Vine?
Routine. You know Simon, don't you? Thompson.
Why, what did he say?
That you all went to college together, you and Kate. Is that right?
Might have done.
Right. Good enough.
Ok. Ajmo prvo da pitamo, ok.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
Can't remember.
How did you know her?
Through Simon. His girlfriend was mates with her. Saw her around college a few times.
Did you socialize with her much?
Nah. She wasn't my type.
Dobro. Sljedeća licenca.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No idea.
Nemaš idiju.
What do you know about Simon's bike?
What bike?
You haven't seen him on a bike.
I haven't seen him.
When was the last time you saw him?
About a month ago.
Bome ovdje neko debelo laže. Okay.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Thompson's tar? Yeah, I've tried it.
Did he sell it?
Well, not to me, not for money anyway. We used to trade stuff.
What did you trade?
I make a nice herbal tea as it happens. Him and his girlfriend were into it.
What was his beer like?
Lethal.
Strong?
Knock your eyes out.
Dobro. Okay.
Ever seen one of these before? Freedom necklace.
Don't think so.
Ovaj baš ništa ne zna, bog te. Šta idemo da ga pitamo vezano za ovo čudo?
Know anything about a broken window at the pub?
Don't go to the pub.
You've never been to the pub.
Didn't say that. Been to the pub, but not about 2 months, 3 months.
Dobro. Okej. Idemo da ga pitamo za ovu masku.
Ever seen this before?
No, should I have?
No, it's okay.
Nah, it's okay. Okej, ajde pitamo ovo pub
Know anything
argument.
about an argument at the pub last Friday?
No.
Dobro. He's Atlas.
Ever seen one of these?
Seen them around college.
What do you know about it?
Not much. It's a business course. Ask Simon, he's on it.
You wouldn't be interested in that sort of thing. And you haven't discussed it with Simon?
Not really. Business doesn't interest me.
Dobro.
Now, what's all this stuff in the workshop? Paint and stencils and things like that?
Just a little sideline of mine.
Oh, you do picture framing?
They're black mirrors. Scrying mirrors.
Now, what's a scrying mirror?
Show you one if you want.
Mogu bi da pokažeš, realno.
Scrying goes back centuries. The ancient Persians did it. This country pagans still practice it. The fortune tellers pretend to do it. That's what the crystal ball's all about. It's all scrying. The mirror's just one way of doing it.
But what is scrying?
Depends who you are. People do it for different reasons.
What sort of reasons?
Exploring your mind, clearing your mind, communicating with the dead.
Is that what you use them for, James? Communicating with the dead?
I only make them for other people these days.
And there's a market for these, is there?
Lots of people want to talk to the dead, even if they don't believe in it.
Do you make a profit on them?
I don't do it for the money.
How very charitable of you. Can I keep this?
Keep it.
Thank you.
Keep it. Keep it.
Black mirrors and hookah pipes.
Da.
What else James is into?
Ovo je baš čudno. Ali ajde ovako da razmislimo sad. Ništa, idemo ovako.
Thank you. Probably be back later.
Mislim da je to što se njega tiče. Mislim da on nije tu nešto previše sumnjiv. I trebali bi sada se vratimo kod onog Simona ludaka, ja mislim. Da njih tamo prije upitamo nešto. Tako da ćemo da vidimo sad. Da, ja ne znam zašto nisam otišao kod ovog ludaka. Idemo kod Simon.
More questions, please. Thank you.
Moramo sad njega da pitamo vezano za ogledalo, da.
Ever seen one of these?
Yeah, that's what James is. He's into like New Age stuff, mysticism, magic spells, that sort of thing. He's nuts, though. I mean, he thinks the government are tracking him or something.
Why would he think that?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
Dobro. Možda bi trebalo pitamo sad i ovog. Jeste, ja mislim da bi trebalo pitamo nju sad. Ajmo ako intervjujemo.
Probably be back later.
Idemo i jemu da pitamo vezano za to, pa onda ćemo da vidimo šta kaže.
Have you seen one of these before?
Is that from James?
Now, what do you know about James?
That he's creepy. He was selling them last Friday at the market. There's a market every week type thing. And I usually go there for lunch.
So you wouldn't buy one of these?
No, I wouldn't. But Kate would.
Was she into this sort of thing?
No, I don't think so. She bought one, and I went round to her flat to try it out. You're meant to see ghosts or spirits or something. It doesn't work.
How do you use it?
You're just meant to stare into it. Shall I show you?
Go ahead.
Ajde da vidimo. Baš me zanima kako.
Okay, so you just stare like this.
Dobro. Če gledaš u njega i...
Then you see...
Šta?
See what?
Sorry, look, you're meant to see a ghost or something. Look, it doesn't work. It didn't work, so.
James was selling this last Friday. Polako, sad ovdje bi, evo ovdje već imamo nešto što bi mogli da pitam. Znači ovdje se neke čudne stvari sad dešavaju. Ovako. Znači James... Znači Emma je vidjela Jamesa kako to prodaje u lokalnom marketu, znači zadnji petak kad je to već bilo. Ali mi imamo u pubu jeste da, ali kako u pubu je ona vidjela u četvrtak? Ajde da pitamo da vidimo. Znači Emma je vidjela Jamesa kako prodaje to u petak, ali oni su imali... Ok, ajmo da vidimo.
Aha. So, you went home to see your parents on Thursday night, that right?
Yes.
But you said you saw James at the market on Friday.
No, I went to see my parents on Friday night.
What time did you go on Friday?
8 or 9.
And you didn't see Kate at all on Friday?
No.
You're not a very good liar, Emma.
Okay. I saw Kate.
Where?
At the pub we were arguing.
Go on. What were you arguing about?
I'd lent her £50 because she was desperate, and we were just arguing. It didn't really bother me. She just didn't have it.
And Kate broke the window?
Yes. She
Znači Kate je...
Smash things?
Yes.
Okay.
So it was Emma arguing with Kate, but why didn't she want to admit it? In case it gave her a motive? Or something else?
Ok, znači moguće da ima neki motiv za Kate, ali... Šta kaže ovdje? Ok, znači ona je priznala da je zadnji put vidjela u petak uveče. Ali opet kaže da nije vidjela ništa pre ovoga. Atlas ili pub, ovdje nemamo... Da, ovdje smo iskoristili, ovo smo povezali. Nije to. Ajde da probamo samo sekund da vidimo. Nije. Nisam siguran šta bi ovdje mogli sad da ostavimo. Kaže ovdje Emma rekla da su money Kate because of desperate for the cash, ok. Da, zapravo da. Znači ona je rekla da Kate je ono desperate for the cash, ali kako je... Samo sekund. Znači ne imala para, ali ona ogrlica mi je sad sumnjiva. Ali kako je onda... Onda Kate, ako je rekla da nema para, zato što je Kate, znači jednostavno je očajna za novac, kako je onda Kate kupila zapravo ovo? Ajde da vidimo, možda se slaže ili ne.
Aha.
Dobro.
So you lent money to Kate because she was desperate, but she bought loads of jewellery and things. So why were you lending her money?
Well, no, it's because,
It wasn't about money, was it, Emma?
No.
Go on. What was it really about?
We were arguing because she was going to blackmail Ryan, the guy from Atlas, over an affair he was having and then tell his wife if he didn't give her the money.
Ryan's affair with Kate?
No, I don't know. I think he was having an affair with another student and Kate found out.
And why were you involved?
Because I didn't really agree with it. I didn't agree with what she was doing, even if he did have an affair.
Were you friends with Ryan?
No, I'd never met him.
You just thought Kate was wrong?
Yeah.
Not sure about this. Emma's either on a moral crusade, or there's another reason she was worried about Kate blackmailing Ryan.
Jeste, to je definitivno. Ali... Znači, tu je bilo, kad je bila ta svađa, znači taj blackmail. Ona kao, da, evo ga, da. Ona mi jeste, ja se sjećam da je tako nešto, znači rekla da uopšte nikad ga nije upoznala. Ali je otišla, okej. To jest.
Aha.
You said you went to an Atlas meeting with Simon.
Yes.
That's interesting, because I happen to know that Ryan is the main lecturer at Atlas. But you say you never met him. Why did you say you don't know him?
Okay, I need to tell you something. I just need to make sure Simon doesn't find out.
I won't be telling Simon anything he doesn't have to hear.
And you can't tell Rebecca either.
Go on.
Okay, so the affair that happened was between Ryan and I. I was having the affair, and Kate knew.
So Kate was blackmailing both of you?
No, she didn't care about me. It was part of the course, you see, having to take all these risks. She thought it was funny to turn it back on Ryan. She thought I wouldn't care.
But you did.
Yes, I was already with Simon when Ryan and I, and I didn't want Simon finding out, and Kate thought that he wouldn't, but I didn't want her risking it. And then if Rebecca found out, then Simon would definitely have found out, and then it would have blown up and it would have just been a big mess.
And so you just argued and what?
Well, she just stormed off and broke a window.
And that was it? You didn't see her again that night?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. I promise.
Teško je verovati, ali dobra, aj vidjet ćemo. Ništa
7 o'clock. So, Ryan's a bit of Lothario, is he? I think it's time I met this Ryan Rand face to face.
Tako je, tako da sad idemo da vidimo tog Ryana, da vidimo šta i on ima da kaže, boga mi bit će ovdje zanimljivo.